for this effing eyeshadow palette right here is $100. That's ridiculous to me. A neutral palette? Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicole Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. Okay. So, I saw Samantha Ravndal do an anti-haul this week. I loved it. I loved every part of the video. And I figured I would make an anti-haul. I don't think I've actually ever done one on my channel. I've wanted to do one for a really long time. I've seen my friends Miriam and Laura Lee also do this. So make sure to check out their channels as well. There has been so many new makeup drops lately, and I feel like I didn't even know about some collections that were coming out. I'm like, wait, when the hell? What? You know? So today we're gonna get into it and we're gonna spill a little tea. So I wrote a list on my phone. Well, I guess I typed a list. I will also have my editor pop up little images on the screen for you guys so that way you can know what I'm talking about. So the first one up on the list is the Urban Decay Stoned palette. This is actually a palette I haven't seen them personally introduce yet. This may have been a leaked thing. I saw it on Trend Mood's Instagram. I looked at the palette and I was kind of like, okay, the glitter shades are pretty, but where are all the damn transition shades? And I feel like that's a really big common theme with a lot of Urban Decay's palettes. Like, it does look pretty. Like, if I do get scented, I may try it out, but this is definitely something I'm not going out of my way to purchase just because I look at it and I'm like, great, I'm gonna have to use 7 other palettes to complete this look. You know what I mean? I always feel like if I'm gonna get an eyeshadow palette, I want to be able to at least create one full look with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to dunk into like 4 different other palettes. That's just not my style. And in today's day and age, and even Sam said this in her video, I feel like palettes drop left and right. So it's kind of like you gotta have an eyeshadow palette that has transition shades in it, you know? And even like bringing up the Urban Decay Naked Violet palette that I did a review on, you can go check it out if you want. I was kind of just like, why is this called Naked if it's violet? You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with the Naked series. My thing is like Urban Decay is such a cool brand, right? And they have so much freaking potential, but sometimes I'm just like, what are you guys doing? You know? And personally, I've noticed with Urban on a few palettes, especially the Wired palette, that some of their shadows have been blending out into basically nothing. Like a lot of pigment gets lost. And that happened on the Ultraviolet palette as well. I don't know what's going on there at Urban, but I really hope that they can kind of get it together with their shadows and with their pigments and things like that, because I do really like them as a brand and I do love the people that work for them. Oh, and also, by the way, like sometimes on my channel, since I am a very positive person in general, like just my attitude and everything and the way I used to do reviews were very positive. And I'm really proud of myself because I do feel like I've made drastic improvements, and a lot of that was thanks to Here for the Tea. She really did help me a lot with understanding like how to be a better reviewer. A lot of times when I do anti-hauls or if I talk negative about a product, you guys think I'm in a bad mood. I want to let you know right now I'm actually in a really great mood. This is just an anti-haul, so take my opinions with a grain of salt. Dude, I can't with this next product. Okay, so Sephora has decided to launch an entire kind of collection with pumpkin infused brushes and pumpkin infused makeup sponges. It's honestly one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen or heard of in my entire life. I looked a little bit more at it. Like I was like, oh girl, I gotta see what this is about. Like, what are they infusing the wood with pumpkin? How does that even work? Apparently it's something with the bristles, and I guess the bristles may be coated in some type of pumpkin. I honestly couldn't tell you guys, but I just think it's ridiculous. I think it's more of a gimmick. I think a lot of brands take advantage of the whole like pumpkin spiced latte. You know, every girl on the planet loves pumpkin spice lattes. I've never had one before, by the way. I don't drink coffee, so, and also because I have my heart disease, it's very hard for me to have like caffeinated things because of my heart rate, dude. I mean, it's like boom, 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 baby, super bass. But yeah, no, seriously, I just felt like, I was like, what the hell is this product supposed to do? I think it's really gimmicky. Like, if it was something skincare related or like face mask related, sure, I would get the pumpkin infusion, but for like brushes and a makeup sponge, and then you also kind of cross that weird line where if like people are allergic to pumpkin, you know, that's like also a lot of coconut flavored things or scented things. A lot of people have coconut allergies. I always hate when there's like really strong smelling scents in products. You know what? This is a great example. The Fresh Vitamin Nectar. This product, it has a slight scent and it is so fresh and so nice. That's kind of like up my alley. But yeah, I'm going off on a tangent here. I just think it's really gimmicky and I think it's really stupid. Riley and I drove to Malibu yesterday and we did a little sunset picnic and it was really fun. He has a pickup truck, so I lined the back of the pickup truck with blankets and pillows. We brought some snacks, had some wine. It was really, 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 really nice. And I'm severely hungover, okay? I had maybe like 2.5 June Shines, which is basically a beer. It's hard kombucha, but it's basically like having 2.5 beers. And I can't even tell you how much I'm struggling right now. So next up, I know that this might come off as harsh, but I'm not going to be purchasing anything from Anastasia Beverly Hills anymore and or anything from Morphe anymore. I actually disabled my affiliate code with Morphe, so if you try to use it, it will not work anymore. And I just feel like Anastasia Beverly Hills, I've seen a lot of shady things come out, honestly, on both parties, and I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want to fund that. I don't want to do really anything with that, but I just figured this video would be a good time to tell you guys that I'm no longer gonna be working with Morphe anymore, and because of like the sketchiness of Anastasia Beverly Hills. Not that I get PR from them anyway, but I'm not gonna be going out of my way to purchase anything from them in the near future. All right, keeping that short, sweet, and simple. Next up on the list, we have Ofra's Pro Eyeshadow Palette. Now, I saw this being advertised all over my feed, obviously, because I follow them and I follow like, you know, Trend Mood and like hot makeup news things, because I want to know what's coming out, you know, I want to be in the loop. I want to know the hot goss. I just felt like this eyeshadow palette, like it was kind of being advertised like it's going on sale, like the summer collection. Like I saw it and I was like, the regular price for this effing eyeshadow palette right here is $100. Are you kidding me? That is completely absurd. And honestly, Ofra's packaging is nothing to really look at and be like, honestly, I'm not gonna be spending $100 on any single makeup product. There is not one single makeup product out there that I will buy that's probably over like $65, let alone $100. Granted, it's on sale for $59, but still, this for $59? Like, that's ridiculous to me. A neutral palette? Did Jesus kiss it himself? Like, I don't understand. I get very confused when it comes to Ophra, to be completely honest, because I do feel like they have the means to, like, create really bomb-ass packaging, and I'm just like, what the hell are you guys doing? Is that mean of me to say? Next up, we have another eyeshadow palette, and this is called She's in Parties, and this is from Melt. Now, I personally love Melt Cosmetics. I love how openly like cannabis friendly they are. I love their collections. I normally am obsessed with their eyeshadow palettes. I usually buy them like crazy. And I saw this palette and I was kind of like, huh. It just seemed a little bit boring to me, and it was like a palette of all purples, and honestly, I was just kind of looking at it and I was like, it also felt a little bit too cool tone for my vibe and for my liking. I love Melt. I love them as a company, but this was probably the first product I looked at and saw from them and was like, oh, this doesn't really feel like them. You know what I mean? I feel like I love Melt for their bold color stories, and this just didn't feel on brand for them. And that's okay, you know? Like, I still think they have great stuff, but there was just something about it that I was kind of like, so next up on this list is actually the Harry Potter collection with Ulta. At first, I was really excited because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I love, 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 love Harry Potter. And I was like, yes, finally a collection of like something that kind of like where my two worlds collide, like something that I like and then my passion makeup kind of coming together. And I was so excited at first, and I even posted it on my Instagram stories. I was like, oh my God, like I'm buying the whole collection. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then when I went to Ulta's website and I zoomed in on all the photos and everything, I was like, it looked very boring for what Harry Potter is. If you just take a look at the movies themselves, everything is so magical, 3D, mythical, like celestial, like whatever you want to say, Everything is so awesome about Harry Potter. And this collection, I just feel like it was very bland. Like even the palettes, like the packaging is bland, the color schemes are bland. I just feel like this could have been such an awesome collab, and I would have been so excited if a few things were just spruced up a bit more. But honestly, I mean, it's sold out, so it doesn't really matter what I think. And the last two things I'm not going to be buying are actually from Kylie Skin and Kylie Cosmetics. In my Kylie review with Kendall and hers collab, I was kind of complaining about the contour sticks, and a lot of you guys were telling me, and I knew this in the video that she was coming out with more contour sticks, but a lot of you guys wanted me to like buy more and try my color and this, that, and that. And honestly, like, I don't want to support that. Like I told you in that video, it was very similar to Colourpop. And there's so many other like liquid cream bronzers and sticks that you can use. Like I really love the Fenty Beauty cream bronzers. I really love this new Kaja bronzer. I've been using this a lot. It's a liquid to dry. It felt like kind of heavy when I applied it, and I'm just not gonna go down that route, you guys. There are so many other brands that have like original bronzing sticks and bronzing products in general. This to me honestly just felt like it was like glorified Colourpop. And the last product is actually Kylie Skin Primer, her new skin primer. So I did receive this in the mail, but I wanted to include this in the list for you guys because it literally felt exactly the same as the Supergoop sunscreen, the Unseen Me, or the Unsee Me, I think it's called. I used it in a skincare video recently on my IGTV. It is almost the exact same thing, and I personally think Supergoop has better ingredients. They're like one of the most top rated sunscreens in the entire USA, so you know they're obviously doing something right, and they definitely are a sunscreen that I'm reaching for a lot. So I honestly feel like you really need to be careful with Kylie Skin. There's a lot of great other sunscreens out there and great other skin products out there, so yeah. Oh my God, we did it! That was the end of my list. Our first ever anti-haul, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you guys want me to make these a series. Maybe I can do anti-hauls like once a month, whatever, you know, what's going on. And I also wanted to ask you guys, would you care to see me kind of like showing off things that I'm buying? Because I feel like a lot of us are doing a lot of online shopping. So I was thinking about maybe doing monthly hauls of where I'm showing you guys what I purchased and if I like it or not. So let me know if you like that idea as well. I'm trying to like think of ways to spruce things up here. I know it's a very weird time, but I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.